Finland and Sweden are formally applied to be the 31st and 32nd countries to join NATO, which allowed the alliance to fill a large gap on the map against Russia. But Turkey, a key NATO member, blocks the initial membership talks for the two countries. The Turkish president says that allowing the Nordic nations to join NATO would decrease the security organization of security. And since all 30 NATO countries have to approve the addition of any new members, Turkey's position has set off a diplomatic problem. But what is behind the Turkey's objections and what Turkey might be seeking in order to get on board with NATO historic expansion? First, let's look at what Turkey has been saying. Turkish president has called the Nordic countries are a hotbed for terrorism, particularly Sweden. His main complaint is about PKK, or the Kurdistan Workers' Party, which has been fighting for autonomy. It has been designated a terrorist organization not just by Turkey, but by the US and European Union. In the time that Kurdish say they are fighting for their homeland and they not a terrorist organization. Turkey alleges that the government of Sweden and Finland are supporting the PKK, even those governments technically consider it a terrorist organization. As well, Turkish president alleges that both countries are harboring Gülenists. The cleric man who lives in the US and Turkey accuses him of being behind an attempted military coup 2016 that astonished the world. By the way, Gülen has denied the allegations. And after Turkey launched an offensive against Kurdish fighters in Syria in 2019, some European countries punished Turkey by restricting arms exports to the country. One more thing, that presidential election in Turkey is next year, and Erdogan is under pressure due to Turkey's faltering economy. So, what Turkey wants? 1. Turkey is pressuring Sweden and Finland to crack down on any media, organization, and individual alleged linked to PKK. 2. Turkey is seeking the extradition of suspected militants from Sweden. 3. Turkey wants Finland and Sweden to drop restrictions on arms exports, which Turkey caused it by their behavior in Syria in 2019. Beyond the PKK issues, Erdogan is trying to get approval to buy F-16 fighter jets from the US, and to get Turkey back into the US-led F-35 fighters jet program. Back to Finland and Sweden, officials from both countries have acknowledged Turkey's concerns.
As NATO allies, we will commit to Turkey's security just as Turkey will commit to our security. We take terrorism seriously. We condemn terrorism in all its forms.
Analysts say that Finland is mostly caught on the crossfire when it comes to Turkey's allegations. But in Sweden, where there are 6 Kurdish members of parliament and sympathy for the Kurdish cause runs deep. A big NATO summit by the end of June, so leaders are facing pressure to find a common ground with Turkey. NATO leaders say they expect Turkey to come around on voting yes to a historic NATO expansion, which caused by the Russian war in Ukraine.